Hello everyone, Cori Westbrook here with the guys from Horror. It's Aftershock Day 3. It's hot as crap, but we're going to be talking some cool ass shit with these guys. First of all, how are you doing today? How you feeling? How you surviving the heat?
I'm surviving, man. I got my shorts on, my nice little cutoffs on, half my nipples is showing. I'm feeling great.
Feeling lovely, feeling alive. Happy to be here.
Excellent, excellent. Well, diving right on in so I don't eat up all of your time. You guys have an unbelievable genre-breaking style. The hip-hop, metal, punk, all coming together. I know it's happened before in the 80s with Aerosmith and Run DMC. You got the Beastie Boys. You got it with Slipknot and Korn bringing in hip-hop elements. Those two genres seem so disparate, so far from each other, but they work so well together. Why do you think hip-hop and heavy music just works so perfectly together?
I mean, ultimately, it's like the same message. Earlier hip-hop, it felt like a revolution. They were storytellers. They were talking about the tales of what's going on in their communities and their neighborhoods and the sufferings of the people, the struggle, you know what I mean? And so, I mean, heavy music and punk and all that shit is about the same. It's like fighting the system, politics and religion. And so, to some degree, the messages are the same. Sonically, it might come across a little different, but it's a good juxtaposition. Let's just say, it's a good yin and yang.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I would say the same because, you look at a band like Rage Against the Machine and you look at a hip-hop group like Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Different music, similar message, same energy, you can easily put Public Enemy next to a punk band and it will work, They all have the same goal and same outcome, and those music, it matches, especially with us, where we come from, where we grew up on, our taste in music. We come from Jersey, where an urban neighborhood where we grew up on hip-hop, but I later found out about punk, and it just switched my whole mindset, so it can work easily together.
And what was your first introduction to punk?
Bad Brains.
Bad Brains.
Bad Brains.
God, you can't go wrong with. You cannot go wrong with Bad Brains at all.
Can't go wrong at all.
Yeah, it was weird. I went to see a group in New York at the time. I don't know. I think I was 18, 19. I was going to some warehouse party in Brooklyn, and they covered a Bad Brains song. And I didn't know you can cover songs at the time. I was new to going to shows, and I went home and Googled it. And Bad Brains CBGB's video kept popping up, and I was just like, what is this?
Nice, awesome. Well, speaking of, hip-hop and metal coming together, this is Knotfest, so I got to ask a little bit about Knotfest Roadshow. What were your guys' favorite moments from that leg of the tour that you guys were on?
I had a couple. Barclays Center, Brooklyn, that was great because we're from Jersey, and so being from the East Coast and being able to play Barclays Center, or if we had the opportunity to play Madison Square Garden, that would be the ultimate. That show was great for family and friends, and just coming from where we're from and being able to play in a space like that meant so much to us and our peoples. And then the MGM Grand, Las Vegas, for some reason I was just damn, this place has so much history, and that shit was tight. That shit was tight, yo. Those my two favorite moments, Barclays Centers and MGM Grand, for sure.
Yeah. Apart from that,
I
got two favorite moments. Those two combined make one. And the last show, we got to actually
that was
meet
great.
them all backstage.
Yeah, that was great.
Us, Slipknot and Cypress Hill was all backstage kicking it before they went on, and I was just damn, not too many bands are invited into this little circle right here, before they go on stage. So just seeing them, meeting them, and seeing them mask in person after years of listening and watching videos, you're whoa, this shit is dope. I'm seeing it real life in person, so Yeah, that was dope.
That is amazing. And yeah, Slipknot, I mean, I know I work here and all, but they are great guys, very welcoming. It's all a big family, and I mean, we're fucking happy to have you here, so.
Yeah, no, they really took care of us, man. It means a lot when, you know, as an opening band, we could come on and across the board, everyone is just like making sure that you're on the money, you're on point, you know, and that starts from the top. So shout out to those dudes, man. They're awesome.
Yeah, excellent. Well, since you guys do have such a genre-breaking style, and it's something that I've been noticing the past couple of years, we've kind of exploded into a period of like hyper-creativity is the best way I can describe it, where people have like thrown genre and thrown boundaries out the window, and they're like, we're just going to do what we love. Yeah. As you look forward into the future, do you think that trend is going to continue and people are going to continue to just let it all go and let what's in their soul out there?
Yeah, for sure. We're constantly evolving. Mm-hmm. There's going to be new sounds, new ways to put it together. I guess the interesting thing is what works. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, as an artist, you can either choose to just be doing it for the art's sake, or you wanted to actually feed your family or something like that. And so you got to find a fine line as to like what's cool, what's feeding your soul, but can also make sure that you're not broke and not selling out, like, you know, that whole thing or whatever. But no, I think music is constantly going to evolve. People are going to be mixing a bunch of genres. That shit's always been around, but it's going to continue to happen, and it's great. I love it. It's just a matter of like what's good, what's tasteful, and what's not. You know?
Yeah, add to that. What's good and what's tasteful.
What can work?
It's tried to been done before, like Run DMC and like Aerosmith.
Yeah, well, the first time that happened, people were probably like tripping off of that, like, you know,
you know
and then it happened again, like.
Yeah, just tasteful. You gotta be genuine with it.
Yeah. That's what it always boils down to. You got to be authentic.
Yeah.
People only really identify with you if you're authentic.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all we know how to
just
be.
Try it, just to like jump in their wave. You might get something out of it, but it might be a short little.
Yeah.
You know.
Short-lived. Longevity is always based in authenticity, and you guys are some of the most just authentically yourselves I've ever seen in like a live show and everything like that. It was mind-blowing. I loved it.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I mean, I know you guys put out your album earlier this year and everything like that, but I'm greedy and I like more music. So
I love that.
And I know that you guys don't like to be constrained. So what are some things that you're looking forward to as you write more music to surprise people with, or things that people might be even further shocked by you guys doing later on? How you gonna amp it up for us?
How do I answer that?
This is the way with us. You can't expect anything from us. You gotta, if you think you're gonna get one thing,
you're gonna get the other.
You're gonna get the other, and that other thing might be something else totally different that you maybe thought was gonna be that thing, if that makes sense.
Right.
But yeah, we have no boundaries and we have no limitations. We are free souls in music, and you know, we grew up listening to a lot of stuff, so we have a lot of influences and just things that we like to do and try. Yeah. And, you know, that don't mean we're going off to the deep end, but we stick it to ourselves and doing what we deeply love.
We want to make beautiful music. You know, people know us for like fucking hard head banging, you know, just balls to the wall, and that, while that's beautiful, but you know, I want to make beautiful music. Ultimately, we're musicians, we're artists, and we just want to make dope music. It's not just about making political or like hard music, nigga, because our lives are already that, like, you know what I mean? So it's about bringing something, I don't know, something clever, you know? Like, anything that you do, if you're an artist and you've been doing something for 10 years, the moment you switch up and do one thing, automatically people are gonna like, oh my God, like, what's going on? If it's good though, they'll roll with it. It just gotta be good, yo. So just stay tuned. We got some tricks up the sleeves for show.
Excellent. I
show.
So the classical album that you guys are
You
playing.
feel me? You see, you get the vibes.
Yeah, I do. I love it. And that, honestly, the way that you guys express yourselves about bringing people together, that is something that you do very, very well. Because like I was saying at the Ridgefield Amphitheater, when you guys were opening up, I know at the beginning people were kind of unsure, but by the end people were getting into it and people were having fun. And those that weren't, we all know what you said, and that was the most epic statement ever. But that is one thing that I do love about your music is it's unexpected, but it really does draw people in.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's our job. That's our duty. It's our duty, and we are unapologetic about it.
Yeah,
you know,
never apologize and never fucking change.
Yeah, we just got to keep it 100% real, 100% genuine, and keep it us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sure.
All right, well, I do not want to eat up your entire, actually, no, I do want to eat up your entire day, but I won't. I just got one last
Come to the
question
show.
for you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're damn right. I'll be getting in trouble with security for crowd surfing. Come on now.
Yeah.
I just got one last question for you, and it is my most important question of any interview that I do. What is your favorite dinosaur? I know it's a hard one. It is career defining how you answer this.
Wow, that is a great question. Damn, nobody's ever asked us this one before.
And I find that sad because your favorite dinosaur was important when you were a kid, and then it just kind of goes away when you become an adult, and it's like, no, don't let that stuff go. Hold on to your favorite dinosaur.
That's a really good one, man. All right, so I'm going to have to say it's between a Stegosaurus or a Brontosaurus.
You know, I do not get Stegosaurus very often or Brontosaurus very often. Both are excellent choices.
Switch it up.
Stegosaurus is badass. He's got those spikes on his tail and shit.
You dig?
It's badass.
Badass.
I'm going to just say that big motherfucker in Jurassic Park
T-Rex?
that was eating everybody and anything in sight.
Yeah, the T-Rex. It's a classic
T-Rex.
for a reason, man. It is a classic for a reason.
Savage.
Excellent choices.
He was a savage.
Excellent choices. Well, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to come and chat with me. It was great talking to you. I'm looking forward to seeing your set, and I hope you have an excellent rest of your day, okay?
Thank you so much for having us. Appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.